Hiya, Amy here with Amy's Wares, and I have a fun, springy, colorful stencil card to share with you today. So let's jump right in. Now, this is the new flower ball stencil from A Colorful Life Designs, and this is layered bunny faces. These are just two of many fabulous stencils that are part of the March release, so be sure to check out the rest. I'll link the information in the video description box below, but check this out. There's even a new stamp. So there's those nice big sentiments there, and then a bunch of little sub-sentiments that you can mix and match, and it's great for all year round. So here's a photo of the finished card. You can see it's got some nice bright colors. I was incorporating both those stencils as well as the stamp, and I'm going to show you how I did it. So I'm working directly on my new glass mat. This is magnetized, so I don't find that I need pixie spray for this. I feel like the openings are kind of closed. It doesn't really have slats or thin lines that are going to move around on me. So really it's just a matter of kind of holding the whole shebang down on my craft mat, which is where those fabulous pawn-shaped magnets are going to come into play. So I'm going to do some really bright ink blending with this Date Night collection of Catherine Pooler inks. I don't remember if I ended up using all of the colors shown here, but I did want to just lay down a smattering of all different colors to kind of really make this flower ball pop. Now this is so cool. I love when Mary Kay designs stencils like this because I feel like they create such a great focal point that really just draws the eye in to where you want it on your composition. So I love when she does stencils like this. I'm always drawn to them and ask for them every time she creates them. So here I'm just kind of working through the colors. I'm realizing that I kind of muddied up some of the colors a little bit. I wasn't paying very close attention. I kind of probably put the blue over where it was maybe a little bit more orange, so it kind of dulled the color a little bit. So you can apply pretty basic color theory here. Just kind of keep your colors next to ones that get along with the others, and then you won't really encounter that muddying it up. Oh, I think this is where I did it. Yeah, I did the purple over the yellow, I think, and kind of got kind of a yucky color, but I just kept going. I didn't let it slow me down. I wasn't gonna, throw out the paper or anything, so I felt like it was still bright enough and pretty enough with the colors, so I wasn't gonna worry about it. So if you don't want to kind of create more murky colors, then just be mindful of what colors you're overlaying with other ones. So here I'm just going to tone it down a little bit with some residual ink that's left on my blending brushes. This is a way to kind of tone it down if you don't want the stark white lines from the stencil. So I'm just kind of using the same colors, same color blending brush over the areas. Like I'm going to put purple over the purple, or over maybe the blue where I know it'll get along okay. And that will just kind of tone it down a little bit so it's not too crazy in your face. Now here I'm grabbing my neutrals. I don't have the neutral colors for Catherine Pooler, so I tend to default to my Distress ink pads for my neutrals if I'm doing ink blending. And I'm just going to use part of this new layered stencil. I'm not going to use the whole panel. I'm just going to kind of fussy cut a little bunny out from it. So that's why you see I'm not really trying to mask anything off. I'm just trying to create a few of the little bunnies so I can create a further focal point inside that flower ball. And I am doing some brown and some gray, and I'm going heavier handed in spots and lighter handed in others, and you can see it gives it that kind of nice interesting gradient in color. Now I do come in with the second layer of these layered bunny faces, and that's where you get the cute little eyes and nose to add on. But even if you didn't apply this second layer, it's really cute with just the little bunny heads. So that just adds to the versatility of these layered stencils. And if you aren't familiar, Mary Kay at A Colorful Life Designs has so many different layered stencils in the shop. There's a whole category of them, and they are so fun and versatile, and definitely some of my favorites. So I'm just coming in with the black soot and kind of a heavy hand just to put down the cute little details on the bunny face, and then ultimately I'm going to fussy cut out one of these to use on the front of the card. So this is my favorite set of fussy cutting scissors, It is Cutter Bee, I believe. I will link that in the video description box below. If I forget, be sure to let me know if you want to know what it is, because sometimes I don't remember all the things that I used when I'm putting the links below. But speaking of the links, if you aren't familiar, it's one of the best ways to support your favorite YouTube crafters is by following the links. So if they have affiliate links, it's no additional cost to you, but they will get a small commission. So if you love your YouTube crafters and they inspire you, then that's a way to give back and thank them, is by following their links. And then also by hitting the thumbs up and commenting and all those things, because then that tells YouTube that you enjoyed the video, and then they'll share it with other people. So fun little facts on that in case you didn't know. But here I have this cool die set from Gina Marie. If it's still available, I will link it in the video description box below. But I decided to pick one that would be small enough to kind of contain some of the stamping. So I stamped the happy and the spring in 2 of the same colors from Catherine Pooler. And then I'm just going to kind of put all these little pieces together. I have my 1-inch foam tape, which is my favorite thicker foam tape that I get from scrapbook.com, and I'm just going to pop it up at an angle and give it some dimension, and then I'm going to put that cute little bunny head also on top of it as well. So just going to cut some little pieces for the ears so that it's even dimension and the same height off the front of the card as that little piece that says Happy Spring, and then I'll just use some liquid glue to attach the main part of the head onto that little die cut there. So just going to remove the backer, get the little bit of liquid glue on there and line it up, and then it'll be flush with the same dimension as that little Happy Spring panel. So now I'm going to add a little bit of blingage. I have some white iridescent sequins in various different sizes, and you know me, you know I like odd numbers, so I'm just going to do a smattering of these, 3 on one side, 2 on the other, pick them up with my jewel picker tool, fling them all over the place like I usually do, and then put those down on the front of the card. So a nice, colorful, springy card. I decided to leave the inside blank on this. I can always come back and add some of the other really cool sentiments from that stamp if I want to later, like the It's Time to Bloom or something like that, or Happy Easter. So you can really customize it as you need it, but I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing, and be sure to check out the rest of this release. It is amazing. And use my coupon AmyFan10 and you'll save 10% on your complete order. So thanks for spending time with me today, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.